Oh, what a night. Late December back in 63. Let's do this. Shall we? I say yes, let's do this. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. I'm going to draw things more. Well, it's a nighttime Famous Cartoonist Says Things. It's also the drawing show. But more importantly, Famous Cartoonist Says Things after dark. So welcome to the show. I'm going to see what happens. Troy's here saying, what the what? Yeah. Said Danny says, hello, Artie. Hope all things are well. Miss you being alive. Yeah, I just missed this week because I had things to do every day. Today, I got a shipment that I had to wait for the shipment between 12 and 2, 12 or 3. And well, the shipment came at 2 o'clock. The day before that, I had to wait for something else. I was on conference calls, and the day before that, I was developing a website. I got news that my Yahoo site, artbaltazar.com, will no longer be, how do you call it? When something is, when the host doesn't host the web builder anymore. So they said they will not be recognizing it, whatever that word is they say. Support. They will not be supporting my site builder. So I had to switch. So this week has been a little crazy, but I am live right now. And I'm planning on going live tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm going to draw today because I find out that I get work done better when I am drawing live for the masses. But right now, before I go any further, let's see. I was going to say, Wayne is here. I was about to go lay down and go to sleep, and poof, you're live. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Wayne. Before I go any further, without any further ado, if you will, I want to present to you the announcement, the exclusive premiere video of my son's Gordon Baltazar of his new song called Color. And I realize when I play this, many of you will leave, but the 4 of you that are here, I'm going to keep. And then after this, I'm going to draw until I'm done drawing. But I present to you now the world premiere video of Gordon Baltazar's Color. Here we go. just listened to, you just heard, the world premiere of Gordon Baltazar's #1 song called Color. Thank you everyone for joining me here today. I am going to work on some drawings, some pages. I'm going to draw some stuff. I'm going to draw stuff until I can't draw stuff. I'm going to draw some pages into the wee hours of the night, I believe. Because somehow, Wayne likes that, woohoo! Because somehow, when I'm drawing live, I draw constantly and consistently. And then when I draw, when I'm not live, if I can't find something to watch on TV or videos, seems like that my drawings take real long to do. So I will continue to draw a page from Drew and Jot #2. Right here. Do some inks. I was doing some inking here. There's the story. I got to do some lettering here. And I got to fix some lettering here. And I got to draw this page. So I'm going to do it right now. And you guys are awesome. I'm glad you're here on this famous cartoonist Draws Things After Dark. Let's do it. Let's do it After Dark special. I think that's what we're doing right now. Today is very impromptu. Did not plan today, but I was sitting watching things, and I felt inspired. I felt like, hey, I want to go make things for the internet. And I said, let's do it. Let us do this. Let us be one. Together again. I know you guys missed me. I haven't done this since last Friday. Monday I was doing something. I forgot Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today. I had to do stuff at the times where I usually do a live show. One of the days I wasn't even home. I was driving around. I had to go do stuff out there in the cold. I forget what I was doing now. But every day I had to wait. It's like when people come over, I'll be there between 2 and 5 or between 7 and 10. It was kind of one of those situations. And I was on the phone a lot. The cool thing about today, I gotta see what I wrote. The cool thing about making your own comic today is I got a pallet dropped off on my driveway filled with 15 cases of comics. I have issued 13 and 14 of Aya Comics and the special issue 0. Oh. Which will be on sale real soon. I'm trying to update a website and a store website concurrently at the same time, because Yahoo.com will no longer support the current site builder I'm using. Henceforth, I have to redesign my website. And it's a daunting task, if you will. Daunting. It's very daunting. Not only is it daunting, but I have to learn it. I don't know how to do this stuff. And I'm learning it now. Every time I do something, I got to learn a new program. So I have artbaltazar.com, and I also have electricmilkcomics.com, which is my for sale stuff, you know. It's kind of cool. It's my store. That's the cool thing about making your own comic. You can do whatever you want. It's true. I'm going to read your comments too. See, it's weird. Like when I do this on my own, I just get bored. And I'm watching Breaking Bad again. I'm on season 5. And I'm on the train episode, the train heist episode. And I think season 5, out of all the seasons, I like it once, spoiler, once Hank reads the stuff on the toilet. I like it from there on, there towards the end. But to build up to that, I get a little, not bored, just, it's not as exciting as what, like the way season 4 ended was so exciting. It's so cool. The way season 5 starts, maybe the first few episodes, is not exactly what's good, I guess. Just because I've seen it 14 times now. But I like it. But once Hank makes the discovery, that's when stuff gets really good. She's saying, yeah, make it work, Andrew. Make it work. I'm glad you guys are joining me here today. I see. Very impromptu shows are probably some of the best shows. Yeah, make it work. The music you're listening to is from my son, Gordon Baltazar. And these last few songs are from his new album, new recordings. So I'm really excited to play them for you. I'm going to debut a new video every day of one of his songs for the next 5 days since I started. I think this is day 3. So there's 2 more songs. We're going to spotlight them for all the world to see. Because that's how we do things here. Our famous cartoonist draws things. We're drawing things right now. Famous cartoonist draws letters. I hope you have your favorite beverage with you. If it's not your favorite, at least a beverage. Because when it's time to swig, I swig when I save. So when it's time to swig, hopefully you will do it with me. We will swig together. We shall swig together. I have several beverages. I have a giant cup with a straw. Not the famous Speedy Gonzalez coffee mug, but I do have one. And other things here. Things are here. All right, let's see. Save, swig. Here we go. Oh, that was wonderful. Refreshing. Let's see what you guys are saying. Julian Lopez is here. He says, oh, yeah, man. It's always good to see Julian Lopez. And he goes, I'm actually doing the same thing, finishing some art piece. Yeah, I got to do it, man. This is the time I have right now. The day is hectic. The day wakes up, from the moment I wake up, it's like, here, grab this baton and start running. But my race is not a running race. It's more like a light jog. Maybe a brisk walk. It's never a sprint. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of text on this last panel here. Let's see, he's gonna say here. It's a cool thing about making your own comic. So this. Yeah, make it work, Andrew. There you go. Put her down there a little bit more. Oh, yeah, man. Being this cartoon, straw snakes. This cartoon, straw snakes. Getting it. This page slowed me down a bit because I had to fix a lot of dialogue, and it was just I had trouble writing it. So I wrote a little bit, stepped away, worked on other pages, came back. Now I think I got it. I think it works. I think it works. Let's see. This I tweaked it a little more. I want to add the ha. The dad laughs a little bit. Ha. It laughs ever so slightly. I think the paint looks good in your store. That's what he's saying. He is saying it. He's encouraging his kids. Save and swig. Swig with me, my friends. That was delicious. It's a good swig. Refreshing swig. We had a good dinner today. I went and bought chicken. It wasn't Harold's. Maybe Harold's on the weekend. It was not Harold's, so sorry to disappoint. But Harold's will be in our future. It is in our future. There's always room for Harold's. I think the critic is already sleeping today. I think the critic is on regular guy hours, working man hours. But the vampire is awake. This week, this last few days, I have awakened the vampire. I had him subdued for a little while. He's back. I can see him. He's back once again. The critic, I don't know if I woke him up. I'm right here, Baltazar. Oh, there he is. The critic waits till I start drawing, and then he tells me when I can't do. You can't draw, Baltazar. Yeah, just like the critic is awake. The vampire's awake. You guys are here. Right. So look, I'm going to read it to you. It says, really? At first, I wasn't sure if I liked the paint. Well, you just have to find a way to make it work for you. That's the cool thing about making your own comic. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, make it work, Andrew. That's what she says. He says, "Ha, I think the paint looks good in your story. And even looks good on YouTube. A good story with some good characters. Sometimes the stories just write themselves." I knew it. See, that's the key. That's the key to success. Let the story write itself. Work won't feel like work. Work feels like work if you let it. If you let it feel like work, it will dominate your destiny. Well, I don't know. That's what Yoda would say. Sometimes you do stuff and you're like, man, I don't want to draw that page. That's why I drew up to like this page 128. Swig. Save and swig. So this is page 128. But I've already drawn up to like 152. I've been drawing a lot of this book lately, working on a lot. I really want to get it done. So it's weird, like I heard Vince Gilligan one time, the creator of Breaking Bad. I heard him say in an interview, someone asked him, do you like writing? And he said, I like that I have written. And I like, that's such a cool statement, because I like making comics, but sometimes comics get to a point where like, man, I can't wait to finish this book. But then when the book comes out, I'm very proud of it. Like, man, I'm so glad I made that book. And a lot of times I think of Vince Gilligan when people say, what's the big thing? What's the best thing about making comics is when it's done, you have it. You can show people the comic and put it on your website for sale. That's just the cool stuff. Well, writing is cool. I like it all. But that's kind of what he said. I like that I have written. Like making comics, like having made the comic is better than making a comic. But making it is fun too. But having been done making it, is that how you say it? The fact that I made the comic is better than the process of making the comic. But I'm having fun with it right now too. So I don't know what I'm saying. But I do know what I'm saying. I'm trying to quote Vince Gilligan. Show up a draw, Balthazar. You don't know how to draw anyway. This guy's better than you, you know. It might be true, Mr. Critic. Critic is harsh. He's here. He's here to destroy me. You gotta do that yourself, Balthazar. It's true. It's true, true. The music is cool, man. Oh, I didn't turn my volume off on my phone. People are writing to me from the show. I will answer this later. Henceforth, in the meantime, where it stands, withal, I will turn the volume off and answer this later. Let's see what people are saying. Mario's here. He says, what's up, fella? What's up, Mario? You're a good man, Mario. Wayne says, no heralds? I call shenanigan. We had Chick-fil-A That's where I went. That's what the kids wanted. I said, what do you want? I'm going out. I had to go drive my daughter places. I get to be a chauffeur. I'm just a taxi driver. So I asked them before I left. I asked my son, I'm going to be out there. I'm going to pick up some food. What would you like? And he said, I want the spicy sandwich from Chick-fil-A. And I went, okay, I will get that. And so that's what I got. So we all had spicy chicken sandwiches. I like it, but I like pickles. I don't know why they put the pickle on the sandwich. I don't think it's necessary. Just plain is good. Just a plain spicy chicken sandwich is pretty good. The Brad Pitt vampire? Yeah, that's the handsome one, that's for sure. That's the one you don't kick out right away because he's a beautiful vampire. But he might be here. Wish they made a George Clooney vampire. That would have been good. But he fought all the vampires in that movie. I don't think he turned into a vampire. I think he survived. I gotta watch it again. I haven't seen that movie since the theater, since it came out. I might have seen it once, like when we're all with when all the dudes are over at the house, when we got roommates and stuff. Somebody might have had it on. But normally I don't really watch that movie too much. But George is in it, and Salma Hayek is in it. The most perfect, besides my wife, the most perfect woman on the planet. Because if aliens came down from space right now and said, give us the most supreme male and supreme specimen female. They wanted a specimen of the male and specimen of female. My choice would be Salma Hayek. Give the aliens Salma Hayek because they're going to repopulate their planet. You give them Salma Hayek and you give them The Rock. Those are the two most beautiful people on the planet. And those are the two people I choose to give to the aliens to repopulate another Earth. Now imagine if those two people populated a race, a species of human based on their DNA. My God, that nobody would be ugly, but nobody would know ugliness. And the one who's imperfect would be the ugly one. So Salma Hayek, if you're into it, I think it's Salma Hayek on Conan. She wore a white shirt and a beige sweater. And, oh my God. All right, anyway, I'll move on. So yeah, Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt vampire. Or Salma Hayek. Let's see, Bixby's here. Oh yeah, famous cartoonist after dark. Yeah, it's after dark, man. We're going to get crazy. We're getting scandalous tonight. And it's dark in here. I just took a swig. Bixby wants to know what's good, my man. There's a lot of good things. Many things are good tonight. Many things are good. Many things are refreshing. Listen. I don't know if you can hear this. I'm opening a bottle. There it is. It didn't have that sound I wanted it to. But it's okay. We don't need sound. We have each other. Danny's here. What's up, Danny? Good night, good sir. Working late? Yeah, I'm working late. I'm on the semi-vampire shift. But the vampire is influencing me. Vampire is a big influence. It's the Brad Pitt vampire, so this company is very welcome. I call him Louis. Hello, Louis. Vampire's here. But that's okay. Bixby says, I never get called for a Harold's run anymore. I know, man. I gotta do it. The last two Harold's runs were impromptu. They're because I was in the area and people were like, can you pick up food? I'm like, yeah, okay. So the last two Harold's runs were unscheduled. Didn't know I was going to be there. When I woke up in the morning, I did not know I was going to Harold's that day. Usually when I do, it's a fantastic day. It's a lot of buildup. But we will meet again, my friend. Harold's will reunite us again. But it's cold. We can't tailgate. And you can't eat inside there. That's probably why you didn't get the magical call. Yes, it is sub-zero out there. That is true. Way soon Johnny's here. Oh, yeah, man. Hello. Way soon. You're a good man. Good to see you, man. Wayne says, sorry, sir, I'm heading off to bed with images of Selma to carry me off the dreamline. Yeah, man. I forget what year that video is where she's on Conan O'Brien. She's on Conan O'Brien. I think it might be 91, 1991 or 93. But, man, she has a white shirt and like a brown sweater. Long blonde or long brown hair. That's the most beautiful she's ever been. She's cute, real cute. That'll change your life, that video, if you watch it. I don't even know what she said. Half the time I watch it with no volume on. I just put it on in the background. I know, it's because it's after dark. Sorry, anyone. I don't mean to offend people, but it's all happiness I'm saying. Kevin Bixby said, I did a comic competition last weekend, and Gordy was my soundtrack. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, Gordy's got some good music. The music playing right now is one of his new songs. Yeah, I'm gonna find that Selma video. I need the facts. I need the facts, man. And I might put a link. I put a link in here. Because Selma, oh, that's not her. I just looked up somebody else. Here it is. But she is oh, it's from 1997. I'm gonna turn the volume down so we don't hear. But this video, man, I don't understand how this could be made. How it's not fair that she looks like this, but everyone else on Earth does not. This is a fantastic. This right here, Selma at her finest height. Right there. I just posted it everywhere. I think Bixon or Wayne might have got to it. I will look at that later, Wayne, because I think if I click now, I don't want to get booted off. But it's not fair for everyone else living on Earth that this person exists. Well, it is fair. But I don't understand. That's 1997, Salma Hayek on Conan O'Brien. Okay, I'll back. I'll stop. I don't want to offend anyone here. It's like, shut up and draw, Baltazar. But it's after dark and it's Friday night. But it's not Friday night. It's still Thursday. All right. Now, if we could also wait a minute. Salma Hayek was a vampire in that movie. That's the vampire I choose. I don't want a Brad Pitt vampire now. I want Salma Hayek to be my vampire. But she wants to kill, though. See, the vampire in my house, the vampire that's with me, doesn't want to kill me. It kind of more like wants to ruin my day. It wants to keep me awake. It doesn't want to kill me. I don't want to kill you. You're much too fun. What would I do without you? That's right. What would I do without you? It's about time you're drawn, Balthazar. Your impure thoughts of fornication are bothering me. You're drawing a kid's book, you know, I'm talking about vampires. It's true. It's Andrew right here. looking at his book. So you guys get a chance, click on that link. I gave you the link to Conan O'Brien's show. And it's a beautiful time. You're going to get canceled, Balthazar. The critic is harsh, man. He's out to get me. You're doing it to yourself, Balthazar. Let's see, this is Andrew looking in his book, saying, really, at first I wasn't sure if I liked the paint. But Dad's encouraging him, saying, listen, son, I made a life out of reading people's faces, knowing what their cards were. Right away, they held their eyes. You guys like when I sing in front of the... You guys like when I sing in the beginning of the videos? I should have sang that today, the gamble. It's all right, I won't do that. And the dad in this story, the dad is actually me. And the son is actually me. The son is me in 5th grade, and the dad is me currently. Based off of me. Not really me, just based. Because this dad in this book is a lot skinnier than I am. But he's cool in here. He's cartoon skinny like Shaggy. Like Shaggy Bombastic? It's the Bombastic. What a fantastic. I like Shaggy Bombastic. You guys ever hear him? He's cool too. Shaggy Bombastic. Troy is fading. Good to see you, Troy. I'm glad that you joined us here today on this glorious evening. I will tell the vampire you said goodnight. I'm trying to summon the Salma Hayek vampire, but all I see right now is Brad Pitt won. Bela Lugosi was here earlier, so you gotta come back, man. I'm not ready. So you gotta come back, man. No way, man. But you can always rewatch this awesome broadcast. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, wherever you are right now watching this, there'll be a rebroadcast of it. Because once I finish the shows, they stay. I think they stay. And if they don't, if you're watching on Facebook and you can't find me later, you could always watch on YouTube. We have a YouTube page called Oh Yeah Comics. Just like our comic. Just like the comics I got today that were delivered to me. I officially have Oh Yeah Comics 0, which confused my wife. She didn't know why it was issue 0. She said, why are you printing out of order? And I understand. I said, well, 0 is kind of like a prequel. Special. And then I have issue 13 and issue 14. When I explained it to her, she understood. She's like, oh, I get it. So issue 13 and 14 and number 0 are available right now. I have to put them on my website for sale. What's happened in the last few days or so is YouTube, or not YouTube, Yahoo is no longer supporting my current site builder. So I have to rebuild my site and update it. I'm doing that. I've been doing that the last 2 days, and today I took a break to try to get some work done. I like that. I took a break from working so I could work on other things and get work done. I took a break from learning the program. So now every time I do something, I got to learn a whole bunch of stuff. I got to learn stuff to make it work. That's okay. I'm not complaining. Technology is a beautiful thing until you don't know what you're doing. When you don't know what you're doing, that's when it gets very frustrating. Frustrating, but you have to be patient. I just had lots of patience in the last few days. Lots of patience, and my time was taken up when I'm supposed to be doing live shows, but I got taken up by 2 days in a row waiting for things to happen between 11 and 2. We'll be there from 11 to 2, between 11 and 2, and then they don't get here till 4. Or we're going to call you a conference call between 12 and 3, and it doesn't happen till like 2:30. So it's like a lot of my time has been waiting for things to happen. But today, same thing. 3 days in a row I had stuff, and today I got my comics, which is really fun. So we got some here, Chicago, and we got some in New York. So Franco has them, and he will be taking them to all your comics in beautiful downtown Harrison. We should be getting them in Muncie soon. But we have them on hand, but they're not officially launched yet. We're going to probably coordinate a day, probably by next Wednesday maybe. But the reason why we're not coordinating is because this website thing for me. All of a sudden this website thing happened where I can't quite get things on sale yet. I have until March 31st to fix my website, and I've been working on it every day. Getting close. I did really well. I did really good with it within 2 days. So I think it's pretty good. I learned a program in like 2 days. Not only a program, I learned 2 programs because I have to rebuild my website and my store site. So now my website is, well, it's always been artbaltazar.com, but I have a store site which will be called electricvillecomics.com. But I have to publish it live. Right now I'm building it. It's not live yet. But when you search, it will be. And of course, once I get it all live, everything will be in these the video. Everything will be in the links in this video. And all will be glorious and wonderful. You guys already knew that part, though. The glory and wonder is yours. But only if you're willing to accept it in your heart. Shut up, Balthazar! I didn't come here for religion. You know. Oh, Selma made me say that, sir. It's true, it's true. Boy, you sure know how to rant. If you guys are interested in other talk show pods similar to mine here, but with more than one person, My buddy Franco does a show every Friday called Catching Up with Franco. And it's all those same areas where you could see, where you can catch my videos. YouTube, Facebook. Of course, not on my page, but a Franco Facebook page. But if you don't know where to find it, it's always on. YouTube has all our stuff. All of our things are on YouTube, which is cool. Oh yeah, Comics YouTube page. Make sure to subscribe. We've been losing subscribers. We lose about 3 a week. That's not a lot, but we still, I don't know why that happens. Maybe because people just, it's like, this guy sucks. This famous cartoonist guy's out of his mind. That's probably what happens. He says too many things. But that's what I do. I say things. If you come here for truth, the truth you're going to get is my truth. It's what I know. It's not even opinions, because I think I'm right. That's probably why I'm losing people. That guy sucks. Shut the drop, Balthazar. No. I don't know if her mouth's crooked. I don't know. Maybe I should change it. I don't like the way she looks. I don't like it. I'm going to fix her up. Let's see. Move the mouth a little bit. There you go. She was like not on her face. That's pretty good. That's better, right? Yeah. Look at them. That's a cool little scene. He needs paint. They need paint on them. All right. Save and swig with me. Swigging. Let's see what these guys are saying here. Troy said he was fading. Yeah. I'm glad you were here a little bit, Troy. It counts. It all counts, man. You and a vampire have a great night. Thank you. Vampire here. I think there's multiple vampires here. Oh yeah, Shaggy Bombastic. Yeah, he's cool. He's cool to listen to. Julian Lopez is here. Have you ever seen The Lost Boys? It's a vampire movie based as a spin-off of the Goonies. Was it a Goonies spin-off? I did like it. I saw that multiple times when I was a teenager when the movie came out, and I saw that multiple times in the theater, because the theater I would go to with my friends, they played movies every Friday, and if the movie was good, they would leave it in the theater, and they would trade out the other 2 or 3 movies. So every Friday we would go pay $1.75 and watch 2 movies. And The Lost Boys was there for a summer one time. It was cool. The Goonies. Oh yeah, man. I know what you meant. I'm there, man. I'm there with you. Bixby says, "Are you doing free comic book day stuff this year?" No. I don't have any plans. I do not know of any plans. I do not know if Free Comic Book Day will exist. So far, we can't have events in our store because of the social distancing rules and things. So we're not going to plan anything until we can, until we know we're absolutely clear. Let's see. Little Cozy Nostril. Ask, is it me or is this a static image? My drawing, it is a static image, but on the video, when I move it around, it is not, see? So maybe it's partially you and partially me. It's not a static image, but the image I'm drawing is static. But the video is not. So that might be a trick question. I could draw my character, Static Burn, and we could ask if he's static, and the answer would be yes. But he's also burning you. See, there's a lot of things like Static Burn. I want to get back to drawing him, but I have to draw this. I have to draw one book at a time, and that seems like what's happening to me. Shut up and draw your book, Balthazar. This page I've been trying to get done for the longest time. And I needed the dialogue, but now I'm cool. Feels good now. Feels good. Know what I mean? Know what I mean? We always know what you mean, Balthazar. Says, and it looks good on YouTube. So I'm going to make the dad grabbing his face. Yeah, there you go. In a loving manner. This is his dad. It's always difficult to let's see, how am I going to do it? How is he going to grab this kid's face? His thumb? Should he go like forgot if I established that the dad has 4 fingers. Yeah, he has 4. See? There's the dad's hand. It looks weird. How do I draw a dad kind of pinching his cheek? Without making it look weird. Not bad. Maybe the thumb is too big. Yeah. What if just yeah, that's good. Looks like he's pinching his cheek. What do you think? Yeah, right? I think that's it. Let's get his face. There it is. I see it. You guys are saying things. I'm going to see. I'm going to see. D. Brad says, hey, I just saw this. How's it going? It's going good, D. Brad. I'm drawing stuff. This was an impromptu live stream. I just said, I'm going to go on tonight. I was struggling to concentrate and get the page done, so I figure I work better when it's live. This way I have to stick to it and do it. Stick the landing, if you will. Kevin Bixby says, oh, yeah. It's still early here on the island. Yeah, man. I figure you're just finishing primetime news, I guess. No, it's only like 8:30 over there. Oh, you're good to go, man. Bixby says, oh, yeah, man. I have to crash because I have an early day tomorrow. Good to see you, Yergamancer. I'm glad you were able to join Famous Cartoonist Draws Things tonight, the After Dark edition. Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. Yergamancer, okay, bye-bye. That was just an okay, bye-bye, just for Kevin Bixby. D. Brad said, what did you miss? You missed the debut song of Gordon Baltazar's new song called Colors. I may play it again. Should I play it again? Maybe. Are you pulling an all-nighter? It's possible. Lately, I've been going to bed about 3. Seems like I've been working until about 3. Then I set my alarm for like 11. I don't want to sleep all day. So I get it. I do my thing. It's like, shut up and draw, Baltazar. I get it. I'm sorry, man. It's a Drew and Jot. Yeah, this is Drew and Jot page 128. I drew up a bunch up to like page 152 or something. And I have a lot of them done. I've been uploading about between 2 to 5 pages a day, finished. So, but I keep skipping over page 128 because it needed some dialogue, it needed some things. I was never satisfied with the way it was written. But now I am. Now it is finished. I'm able to complete and finally finish the book so I can finish inking it. And I'll be able to upload the next few pages and get at least the first 150 pages finished. That's the goal here. My Super Pet books have all been approved. All of them. I don't know if I'm doing more. They said I was, but I didn't get any information yet. But I did receive Oh Yeah Comics today. It was a truck, giant truck, a giant freight truck parked down the street. And I helped the man. Well, he unloaded them. I didn't help him. I washed them. I'm not allowed to touch the freight, you know. But me and the boys brought in 15 cases of comics into my house. Me and Franco printed Oh Yeah Comics number 0, Oh Yeah Comics number 13, and number 14. Those will be on sale soon. So I'm trying to figure out, just bringing Brad up to speed. I'm trying to figure out my new website because my domain, what is it, Site Builder, is not being supported any longer. So I have to come up with a new site. I have to do all kinds of stuff. But I'm willing to learn these things. Like a Jedi needs to learn more skills. Today we're going to move rocks. You learn how to move rocks. Today we're going to kill wampas. Learn how to kill wampas. Today we're going to reach out with our feelings. And then you do that. So every day I'm learning a little bit. And I learned 2 programs in 2 days. I'm learning 2 programs in 2 days because I did not master either one thus far. But I'm working on it. But I needed to take a break from updating websites today and try to finish what I was put on Earth to do. Make some comics. It's true. It's all true, man. All of it is true. Every single little bit of it. Little bit of it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. But it all goes in the same soup. It was all true. All of it. The Force, the Millennium Falcon, the Carbon Freeze. It's all true. Put him in the Carbon Freeze. What? That'll kill him. I don't want the Emperor's prize. You know why? I want him injured, damaged. What's he say? He won't be permanently damaged. Just temporarily damaged. He won't be permanently damaged. Only somewhat. It's gonna hurt. That's what he told Lando. It's gonna hurt. It won't be permanent, but it's gonna hurt. He's gonna be real upset that we froze him. It's real cold. Let's see. Yeah, he's squeezing his face. See, it looks good. It's his boy. I'm gonna draw the other guy. The other guy's here standing. He's a little small. There it is. Standing proud. Oh, yeah. Very cool. Save and swig. Time to swig. If you have a swig, swig it with me. Ah, refreshing. It's the refreshment of the swig. Refreshment of the swig. It is here. Embrace the swig. It'll get you through some harsh times, you know. It'll celebrate the good times. Swig's always good. It's good for community. Coffee is an experience. Coffee could be an event. You say, I'll have a cup of coffee with you. That's one of my favorite things to hear. I will dine with you today. I will have a cup of coffee. And then I say, let's do it. And then the theme song plays in my head. Let's do this. It's not what happens, Balthazar. Sometimes it does. Sometimes. I just take a breath, swig, saving it and swigging it. My eyes are little dots, but I draw them, if they're looking down, I'll just put the eyes at an angle, see? So they're at an angle looking down. It's hard to make them look down when they're dots. If you draw them at like a, almost like an oval, put them a little lower on the head and angle them. And it looks like he's looking down. Like that. See that? He's looking. Excuse me. He's looking at his book. Coughing means time to swig. Oh yeah, that was good. All right. Need something here. Like that. There you go. Looks good. Looks good. There he is. His best friend Foz. What's his name? Foz. I had a best friend Foz in college. He's a good man, that Foz. I like that guy. I hope he's doing well. I haven't seen him in many months. Last time I called him, I think I scared him. So I said, we need to go to Hooters and get chicken wings. And I think his wife was on the phone. You're not going to Hooters. Because a lot of times people don't know what Hooters is until you take them there. And they're like, oh, okay, I get it. It is about the food. Heck yeah, man. Chicken wings are awesome. Chicken wings. Hope he's doing good. I like that guy. It's all true. Everything I'm telling you guys is true. All of it. Here it is. The fence. The famous cartoonist fence. Swig. Saving a swig. Saving a swig for all to see. Should I put a building back here? The answer would be yes. Do it, Balthazar. Oh, I got encouragement from the critic. I mean, shut up and draw, Balthazar. See, this goes like that. Put the house in here. Let's put the house. Save. Swig. The Brad wants on. What have I been working on this week? I've been working on a lot of things. I'm trying to get Drew and Jot done. But every day this week, during the time where I usually do my show, I had things to do. I had appointments and conference calls and things like that happened during the time where I'm supposed to do my show. So a lot of people, that's why I wasn't on that much this week. I wasn't on at all till today. It looks like tomorrow's clear. I could probably do something in the morning tomorrow. Or sometime in the morning. Early afternoon. It's probably when it will be. But I finished up a lot of stuff on Monday. I had to do some corrections and things. Super Pet stuff. Then I worked on Drew and Jot. I got issues. I got some Oh Yeah comics today. The giant truck pulled up in my street. And we did some business. So that was cool. It's all true, man. It's all true, man. Every bit. I've been working on a lot of things. Oh, I've been trying to update my website. That's what I've been working on a lot. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Yesterday, I drew a lot of stuff. Worked on Drew and Jot. Today, Drew and Jot all day. All day. Every day. Really want to get this book done. Because it's, I got to start a few more. I got to start a project from DC Comics. I have one more project at least. Or I have a project now. It sounds like it's final. No. I mean, I have a project right now for DC Comics that I have to do. Well, this fence right here doesn't go because the house is there. I drew the house. Hey, attention, Balthazar. Yeah, I drew the house. So we have house. There's always things to do. Always. Famous Cartoonist does things. That's what this show should be called. They do things every day. Look at that. That's pretty cool. On this last panel, let's see. I am going to save. Take another swig. And see what you guys are saying. D. Brad says, You are never too old to be a student of something. That is true. You're always learning every day. You've been working on this week? Yeah, man. All that stuff. Working a lot of stuff. Kevin Kleinhans says, oh, yeah, it was an honor to being the first commission of the year. Oh, I drew the Evil Arnie, right? I got to color him still. I didn't get the color yet, but I erased all the lines. Oh, and last weekend, I worked on Migos because I'm trying to get some Migos done for Migo Meat. I'm working on some custom Migos that I want to sell. So that's what I've been working on too. I'm working on a lot of stuff, man. I got lights in my studio now for my live streams. I got a green screen. I'm going to try to green screen tomorrow. There's a lot of things. Many things. Many things are happening. Many things are afoot. Or an arm. Many things are an arm and a leg. Many things are afoot. And everything has a dynamic. Making things right now. This story's gonna be really cool because at one point of the story, Foz does something. It's cool. Foz takes over the story, and it's this book is cool because a lot of it I mess around with like alternate universes and stuff. So it's kind of fun. Should he have his hands? Yeah, he could. It's a lesson in drawing circles. Her face never looked right. The shape of it wasn't quite what it seems. But it could be because these eyes are funky. Funky eyes. She's got funky eyes. That might have been part of it. Oh, I see what I did. I did something. Dang. change something. Oh, that's the marker. Okay, we're good. We're good. I thought I messed up my setting. We're good. All right. All right. Saving it, swinging it. Swing it with the save. Oh, yeah. My friend Jamar is here. Hello, Jamar. You're a good man, sir. I like Jamar. He's a good cartoonist. I like when you drew that. Jamar was drawing. Drew your guys. Man, I forgot what they're called now. It's your classic guy. The guy you broke into the small press indie scene with. I forgot what you call them. Bombastic, boomtastic. I forget what he called him. Dr. Bomb. I forgot. But he was cool, man. I like that drawing stream you did. That was real cool stuff. I would like to own a drawing of him one day. Yagam, sir. I just took a swig for Jamar. Yeah, Detective Boogaloo. That's right. Detective Boogaloo, the hip-hop cop. I like that. That's cool, man. I remember those guys. Detective Boogaloo. I want to put on my boogie shoes. I want to dance with Jamar. I'm looking at you. Yeah. You didn't know you get songs. I've been singing on the streams now. It's part of my opening. I should have sang that today. Well, I did. I should have sang it later. I think I sang Oh What a Night. Yeah, that's right. Frankie Valli. Because today is the After Dark stream. Famous cartoonist says things. Famous cartoonist draws things. After dark. Famous cartoonist is drawing things now. And I went on tonight, very impromptu, didn't plan, just said, I'm going to go live. Because I get work done this way. And I was sitting here drawing this page, and I'm, like you get those pages sometimes. You have to finish that one page, and you're agonizing. Oh, it must be so easy to be an artist. Here, draw my kids. That kind of feeling I had. So I'm like, man, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the groove to get this thing done. So I started watching videos. Before I knew it, I'd watch a 20-minute video. Then I was like, oh, another 24-minute video. Then a 35-minute video. And then I didn't draw anything. So instead of watching videos, I thought, hey, man, why don't I just start my own? Just do my own video. And when I draw my own videos, I get stuff done. And that's what happened. Henceforth, famous cartoonist After Dark. But it's not After Dark. After Dark would be morning. Because the darkness is happening now. It's dark outside. It's dark and snowy. It's icy. It's dark and snowy and icy. But I fulfilled all my dad duties today. And I don't have to wake up and do anything tomorrow that needs my attention. Besides my show, of course. But the last 3 days, since Monday, I had to do something every day. I had to wake up and do this. Wake up and wait 4 hours for this guy and wait for that. So today, that's why I didn't do any morning shows. Oh, look at that. And just like that, all the 3 kids are finished. The 3 kids are drawn. Henceforth, henceforth, the impromptu. Famous cartoonist says things. Famous cartoonist draws things. It's true. That's right. You can't have the dark before the light. Well, you could. You could have light before the dark, dark before the light. But you can't have a light if there is not a dark. That's how artwork works. Artwork works. You can't have a light next to another light. You need a dark. A dark will not work if there is no light. Henceforth, the term value, class, That's how we learn value. I got 50 cents. Not that kind of value. Shut up and draw, Balthazar. You don't know what you're talking about. Sorry. We ain't come here for education. I hear you, man. The critic is out tonight, and he's bringing his friends. I see comments are happening. Comments are happening. Comments are a way of life here at Famous Cartoonist Says Things. Today is a combo. Famous Cartoonist draws things while he says things. But it is strictly a drawing show today with a soundtrack. Music you're listening to is my son's music, Gordon Balthazar. It's on SoundCloud. He's on all the platforms. He's on Spotify. He's on iTunes. He said, I'm not messing around anymore, Dad. I'm doing this. Nah, he didn't say that. But I love listening to him talk about his music. He loves doing it. Like, I feel bad for the kids these days. School kids, you know, because they're bored out of their minds. They're just laying on a couch. Like, how do you go to school? You don't shower, you just lay on your couch and just staring at the laptop. And I only observe my kids, but I'm sure all kids are doing that. And it's a difficult time for them. So for my son to be excited about making music, that's cool. That's like a shining spot, you know? If something comes out of all of this craziness, this abnormality, what did that guy say? Abby's brain, Abby normal. If something like that comes out of this, the one positivity is that the creative people are still finding ways. They're finding ways to get things done. And my guy is making music. Henceforth, awesome, sweet, sweet music to your ears, your earlobes, and your eardrums. It'd be a good name for a band, Eardrum. Just all drummer. It's a drummer quartet. And they all wear earmuffs. They go on stage like Devo. They wear earphones, or they earmuffs and buckets. Or maybe earmuffs and big ties. And they all play drums, and they're called eardrums. We'll edit that out. That was dumb. That won't go into the live broadcast. Look at this page is finished, man. I'm going to read it to you guys. Make sure. He says, really? At first, I wasn't sure if I liked the paint or I needed air. And then his dad says, well, you just have to find a way to make it work for you. Then he says, that's the cool thing about making your own comic. You can do whatever you want. And the girl says, yeah, make it work, Andrew. And then the dad says, ha, because he thinks his daughter's funny. She's a kindergarten, and he's a fifth grader. And the dad says, ha, I think the paint looks good in your story. And it even looks good on YouTube. It's true. It's a sweet moment right there. He goes, a good story with some good characters. Sometimes the stories just write themselves. And the little girl says, I knew it. So that's cool. All right. I'm satisfied. It took me a long time agonizing over these words, this dialogue, to get it right, to get what I wanted it to say. And because it has to connect to the next scene, which is back to the book. And I'm struggling right now. I'm writing a scene with Foz's mom. Foz's mom comes to get him because he's got to go home. It's getting late. It's dinner time. He can't spend the night. He's got school tomorrow, stuff like that. So she comes to get him. I didn't establish it was a school day, so maybe it's a Sunday. In book 1, they were in school. Book 2, that's like a Sunday or a summer. Yeah, it's a Sunday. And she comes in there and says, you have school tomorrow. We got to come home and eat and stuff for dinner. And he gets ideas, but Andrew has the sketchbook. So there's a scene in here where I do what we all used to do. Anyone makes comics, you fold paper in half and you staple it. And that's what Foz starts to do. And it's kind of cool. So it could be an alternate ending. I think the kids are going to play with that. They're going to say, here, use my ending. It's an alternate ending to your alternate Earth storyline. That's cool, right? There's the page all inked up and clean. The pinching of the face looks okay. I gotta add paint to these guys. They need paint on their clothes. Why'd you give away the story, Balthazar? Well, he didn't give away a story. Just who writes the end of the story. You get the same thing, Balthazar. The publisher's not going to like that. I'm not going to tell them. Nobody watches these streams anyway, so no one's going to know. I could say some surprise things right now, and no one will find out. Unless somebody watches the whole thing. How do you know I'm not watching, Balthazar? He's got paint on his face, too. Something right here. I like the way they look. There you go. All right, everyone has paint. Everyone's good. They all got paint on their face. Save. Save and swig. Let's swig. I got my cup with ice. I'm going to read comments, too. Saving this. This is going into... I'm exporting so I could color it later. At least I'm going to give you a big face. I'm going to give you my face because I play the role of the dad in this. Even bigger. Look at it. Let's see what you guys are saying. There's a lot of stuff. You guys are seeing a lot of things. Jamar says, oh, yeah, man. Yeah, he does. He says, love it, love it, love it, love it. You're a good man. Tell me about your color changes on your line work. I ink in different layers. So every line that I draw with different colors is a layer underneath. So if you look at the drawing right now that's on the screen, you see his nose is green. The glasses are like a reddish brown. And then because the line of the glasses goes behind the nose. And then his face, or the reflection, goes behind the line of the red, is pink. And then the purple cheek goes behind the glasses. And so the brim of his hat is underneath, or it's up over the word bubble. And so I ink in different layers because it's like an animation cell. So this way, when I color the lines, I don't have to use the lasso tool. I just color it. Like if you look at his mouth, it's outlined in green, but his teeth and his tongue, those two lines are going to be colored different color than his mouth. So it's all so I don't have to use a lasso tool when I do my color lines. I invented that. I invented the style, the situation, whatever you call it. Technique. I invented that technique. I had to figure it out, and I said, let's do it. D-Brad says, is it after dark or before light? I like famous cartoonist during the night. The nighttime. Yeah. And it looks like Jamar knows D-Brad. Oh, yeah, D-Brad. D-Brad, what's up with those record glasses? I don't know. Art is so icy. Yeah, man, it's cold over here. It's icy. The driveway is icy. But we shoveled, but the sidewalks are still icy. The UPS guy delivered a pallet today of comics to my house. I'm going to put them on for sale soon. We'll probably make a major announcement that all the stores have them. But now I have to ship them in the next few days or so. D-Brad says, oh, yes, I was going to go to your show tonight and tell you, but I had to be a taxi. Oh, yeah. Oh, you had to do the man taxi. Looks like Jamar and D-Brad are having a conversation. But I'm dipping in there. So, Jamar, I was wrong. My friend did not make them. I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it's okay. It's okay. See, even Jamar said no worries. But Jamar likes those sick beats. That's yeah, those are my son's music. It's pretty cool, man. I remember when he was a little cashew. Oh, my guy? Yeah, my son is now 17. It's pretty good. Danny's here. Danny's going to bed. Said, I had enough. Good night, sir. I'm going to sleep. Bye. Okay, Danny. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Because you need to get some rest, so you can wake up fresh tomorrow. That's pretty smart. Jamar, yeah, man, about the line work. I understand, man. I understand. I need a Harold's chicken tea. You know what? 17. Yeah, he's a big guy. I look for Harold's chicken T-shirts. Every time I go, I want to buy one because some of the employees have them sometimes. But there's a few guys who are selling them on T-shirt sites. They're not official. They're like bootleg and artist made them. I just might make one myself. I do have a design called Chicken Harold. And it's not like Harold spelled the name, but it's like Chicken Harold, like if you're announcing your heralding. So it's a Chicken Harold, and it's a lineup. I might put that up on Threadless. Threadless.com. Link in the description. Yeah, man, my guy's 17, and my daughter just turned 15. So I have 2 teenagers who are doing online school. They're doing stuff that they're setting a good example, though, for kids who are suffering with, what do you call a hybrid school right now? But they're doing all right. I make sure they're okay. I ask them, talk to them every day. You got to talk to the kids. If they're in your house, I make sure I talk to everyone in the house because words are valuable. I can choose not to, but then I won't know what they're thinking. Might not snap them out of their funk, But words are valuable. Use your words. Like people say, use your words. You just talk to everybody. Ask everyone, how's it going? So you get our chicken basket special. Oh, I see. You want me to? I could collaborate with Harold's. I should, man. You know what? Every time I make friends with them and learn every time I make friends with Harold's employees and become friends with the manager, they change people. Like I was real good with the manager there, and I was gonna hang a painting at Harold's. I was gonna hang a painting on their wall, and she even asked me to do one. And then I showed her the design, and she loved it. Then I went back about a week later, and she was gone. And I said, "What happened?" I forget her name now. I think her name was Sasha or Rana. Might have been Sasha. But I said, "What happened to Sasha?" And they said, "Oh, she moved on. She got a different job." Like, oh. And then I asked the manager there. I said, "Well, she said I could paint a painting. I'm working on a painting," and she was scared. She's like, I don't. If she said so, like, so I gotta build trust. They don't know who I am anymore because they trade a lot of managers fast. So I don't know if they're gonna bother with Harold. Maybe I gotta go to corporate. Yeah, I gotta go straight to corporate. Harold's corporate. Everyone there's name's Harold. Or just do it on my own. I don't know, man. Trying, sir, trying. Let's see if I got another page. Oh, I finished a lot of stuff, man. I got some crazy pages here. I got a page. Check out this page. This page is penciled. That's a page from Drew and Jot that is penciled right now. It's nuts looking. I'm going to ink this right now. You guys are going to be amazed. You're going to say, there's no way in a professional industry, comic book industry, that they're paying you to draw that. And I'm going to say, yes, they are. This is the page where Dr. Danger takes over Dimension X. And my famous bad guy laugh is, ha ha hee ho. Bad guys always laugh like that in my comics. That's how I know they're the bad guy. And notice all the H's, because H also starts the word Harold. Shut up, Balthazar! Enough about chicken. It's like you just talk about chicken all the time. I bet you just go there, take a picture, and don't even order the food. It's funny because anytime Harold's post a video on their Facebook, I always liken it. So like, who is this guy? They used to know me, man. It was awesome because I would go there and they would the guy would come out of the back and say, "Man, you're here like twice a week, 3 times a week." I'm like, "Yeah." And then they came and had a conversation with me, and the manager came and sat with me, and she said, "Every time you come here, you're carrying that book. What do? You're here at all time hours. You're here at 1 in the afternoon. You're here at 2 in the morning. You're here all the time. You're at 4 in the afternoon. You're sometimes because I'll go to Harold's and I'll tell them I'll just order one dinner. I'll say 6-piece wing dinner for here, just for here." And she'll like, she said, "Are you cheating on your wife again?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can't tell her." She goes, "All right, it's just our secret." Because she knows that when my wife sends me, she gets gizzards. She likes the gizzards. And so when I don't order gizzards, she knows. She used to know, like, wife doesn't know you're here? I'm like, "No, don't tell her." She went, "All right, it'll be our secret." So she was real cool. And then she would sit down with me and she asked me what the book was one day. And I said, "This is my sketchbook." And I said, she goes, "What do you do with this book?" And I said, "Well, I write stories for comic books." And of course she said, "Who do you work for?" And I said, "I write for DC Comics. Batman, Superman, it's guys like that." And the cook poked his head out of the kitchen and said, "Wait a minute, who draws for DC Comics?" She said, this guy. And he goes, he's there every day. I'm like, yeah. And so that was pretty cool. And that's where she asked me, if you want, you could paint something for our wall. Like, yeah, I'd love to. And that was, but then she went away. I was like, oh man. But I took a selfie with her, and it's somewhere. It's probably on my Facebook page. But she was cool, man. And I had a place, you know, felt accepted. And I bought the canvas. I'm working on a painting, but I ended up painting something else on it. No, actually, I didn't paint on it yet. I got a bigger canvas or another canvas and started working on the backdrop I usually use for my famous Cartoonist Says Things videos is what I used to have. I forgot something like that. But I have several big canvases, which I'll probably use for something else at another time. So I'm planning on doing a live comic book art show. I'm working on a comic that is all paintings. Every page is a painting. Every painting is a painting, and the only way to read my comic is you have to come to my gallery show to read it. You have to read it live. So I'm working on this cool idea right now. But I just have to finish the paintings. It's Jimmy Dido issue 2. Issue 1 is on my site for sale, and I also have it on Comixology. It's just fun, man. It's just practicing different types of media for different ways to make comics. Like this one is like, looks like a little kid draw it, and I copied a lot of my crayon templates and stuff. So it's a weird, I like to experiment lately with comics. I want comics to look different than comics ever looked before. I think I'm doing all right. And just like that, there's a page done. Like that. Look at the way this looks. It's like, honey, I'm professional. Look at the work I could churn out. Keyword is churn. That artwork sucks, Baltazar. It took 30 years to develop this style. This is my 29th year of professional comic books. I graduated in 1992 from college, and the next day, that day I graduated, I got my diploma, shook Hank Aaron's hand on stage, and then I graduated. And the next day, I was professional. I woke up that morning and said, I'm going to do something today that's going to lead to my career. And that was it. Never stopped. Shut up, Baltazar. We already know the story. Sorry. I'm the demon of this earth. I got this. See what you guys are saying. First, I'm going to put a face on here for you. You guys like my stories? Late night adventure stories. I hope you like the Herald story. Let's see. Jamar says, that's so smart to scan in a page and use it as a background layer. Yeah, man. I do a lot of cool tricks and things with this book. Jamar, I gotta go. Tapping out. It's all right, man. Good to see you, Jamar. You're a good man. And I'm happy to have you on the live broadcast. Having secret meals. Yeah, man. Kevin is here saying, since Anthony Latache missed the question of the day. That's right. Well, he's probably sleeping. I'm going into the night now. And let's see, the question of the day is, favorite character, Captain Caveman or Taz? I like them both. Taz is more entertaining because Bugs Bunny messes with him. But I like Captain Caveman, the character, but I didn't like him with the Teen Angels. I wish that they made a Captain Caveman in prehistoric times, but I know he appeared on the Flintstones too. But I like Captain Caveman. I'll go with Captain Caveman. Because I'm a Hanna-Barbera guy, and Hanna-Barbera made me who I am today. D-Brand saying good night to Jamar. Sleep tight, Jamar. Tuck yourself in really well. Don't let the air under the sheets. You gotta fold the sheets under your feet, stuff like that. Oh yeah, man. Dr. Danger is ha-ha-he-hoing all over the place. Let me see what it looks like. I feel it's too neat. I feel it should be more like a kid. That's okay, right? Ha-ha-he-ho. Saving it. Saving a swig. I forgot the swig. And exporting. This is page 146. I'm getting there, man. I think the next page is the space scene. They're in space. 147. Yeah, this is a good scene. This one is just all background. So this one's going to be dropped in. But this is a cool scene. This is a good transition scene. And all it is a word bubble. That's it. It says 3 weeks ago. There's a lot of time jumping in this. It says 3 weeks ago in an alternate universe. Because I did I made a space template. I do a lot of templates. It's a lot of cool stuff. I hope they like this book when I'm done. It's real crazy. And book 3 is going to be even more nuts. Book 3 is going to be real experimental. Like, it's always cool, like, it's always exciting when they announce, like, Eisner Awards and stuff. And I always like to see if my name's on there. I was on there 4 times. I won 3. I was on there 4 times. But even when they say it's been nominated, like, honor being nominated to go, I'm nominated and stuff. But I kind of hope that this book gets recognized. Like, I'm putting a lot of coloring in here that is unlike any other comic I've ever seen. Like, I don't need to win an award or get on there, but if it gets submitted to the Eisners and makes it past a few rounds, you know, that would be an honor. Especially this book. This book is a little bit more wilder than the first one, I think. I'm going to go with, yeah, I'll go with. But now that I'm getting towards the end of this book, it's going to be awesome. And I only have like 40 pages left to draw. Three weeks ago, in an alternate universe. Should be a comma. See, I'm learning this. I'm going to put this over here so it looks more uniform, balanced, I guess. I'm going to balance it like that. See that? That looks cool. That's like Marvel style right there. John Workman Jr. Remember John Workman Jr.? He used to ink all of the Thor books. I remember his inking. It's cool. Not inking, lettering. Sorry. He used to letter all the stuff. I'm thinking inking because he would make those big sound effects. The kabooms and stuff. Kaboom. This is going to be a cool page. This all is. I got a template already made for this page. And it's going to be all a black background. It's the background is actually the back of my sketchbook, and all the stars are drawn in white ink. It's cool. It's going to be cool. Safe. This is all it is. I'm going to show you a page that I'm talking about. It's cool. It's the finished page. And I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you finished, the complete page of what I'm talking about. It's pretty cool. It's opening up. I'm opening up a program. So check it out. It's cool. So this is the page I'm talking about. It's really fun. And it has the background is the back of my sketchbook, and the stars are all drawn in there. So it's kind of fun. You like that? So this is what the book looks like. It's really crazy. So you can see Drew and Jot real close. And you can see the texture of the book. See the texture? So it's kind of cool. It looks like 3D. It's kind of cool. So I've been working on this week. I've been coloring a lot of stuff. So this page, I'm going to color it right now. This page is the page I just drew. The page I just drew and jotted. Ha ha ha. Let's see. Was it this? Yeah. Check this out. I'm going to do something live on the air just for you guys. See this page. Oh. Where'd it go? There it is. See, watch this. I'm going to color this first. I'm going to use a different color because this will eventually be white. Alright, check this out. I'm going to make this white. Now watch this. This is the cool part. I take this background, put it right in place. See that? I take these stars, put them right in place. There it is. It's an introduction. And I take this crayon texture, put that in there. And then I go in here. It's kind of fun. I think it's cool. Nobody knows how to do this but me. I remember when I got the when I was drawing Tiny Titans. Before I drew the first issue, they asked me, "Do you need an inker?" I said no. And they're like, "Why not?" I said, "Because nobody inks better than me." And then they said, "Oh, okay. Do you need a colorist?" I'm like, "Nope." And they said, "Why not?" I said, "Because nobody can color better than me." That's actually what I said on the in our meeting. And they said, I said, "Nobody understands. The only one who could color my stuff is me." And they're like, "Okay." That's how I got all of that. It was pretty cool. And then they said, "Shut up, Balthazar. Where's my Tiny Titans? You got to bring it back, man." You know, I hear that a lot. You guys miss them. Miss the Tiny Titans. See, check this out. Do like this. Put a crayon texture behind all this. But it's hard to read, so I'm going to go ahead and I got this brush I made that it's all pixelated. So I do like this a little bit. It's like a fuzzy brush. But I do this behind the letters so we can see them. But I like this star, the star template, space template in me. It's kind of cool. That's called cheating, Balthazar. No, this way I don't have to draw a space every time. It's fun, man. It's good stuff. See, I leave a little bit. The brush I'm using is it's like almost like it's a texture brush. This way I don't have to. This way it's not a solid. It's like, do me a solid, man. I say can't. It needs to be textured. It don't make sense, Balthazar. Jamar would understand. Like all of our guys, all of our friends have the same audience. People watching. Same guys. It's Facebook, man. YouTube's. The YouTubers out there trying real hard. Making things. Just a simple man trying to make his way into the universe. Dun, dun, dun. That's it. See, look at that. That looks cool. As long as you can read it, that's the key. It's all this texture. It's cool, but it's got to be able to read the words. You know, it's going to schools. This book is in schools, or will be. Drew and John #1 is in schools. There it is. That's it. That's the page. It's finished. Saved it. And the cool part about it is, like, if I get rid of all these things, and you look on the back, it's a sketchbook cover, and it has the tape I put on there. See, it says the tape. I got tape, the texture on there. There's a crack, like a fold. This is all my sketchbook. There's a little N right there. It's cool. That's my space. And I put stars. And I put the color, the word bubbles. Boom. There it is. Alternate universe created just like that. 3 weeks ago in an alternate universe. this is gonna be fun. I like it. 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 It's good. I'm gonna save it. Save a copy for myself. Upload this to the masses. Not to the masses. Where are the masses, Balthazar? Well, it's cool looking, right? That's what it looks like. That is what it looks like. Look at this guy. Woof. Spoiler. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying again. Arcany is here. Yo, Arcany. Sweet for Arcany. D-Brad said, I like the style of Drew and Jot. Thanks, brother. It's good stuff. Arcany has a question, he says. Big question for you when you have the time. I have time right now. You can get your question answered live. Unless it's a personal question. If it's personal, send me a message, man. I'll answer it. Just checking my messages. Yeah, either answer live or if it's personal, I'll answer it. I'll write to you. So let's see. Let's get back to I did this one. Should I get another page going? Should I keep going? Let's keep going, man. Let's keep going. I am going to find a page. Right now I'm looking for a page. I'm going to do the next one. Here it is. I'm going to ink this next. So now they're in the universe. Arcany has a question. Here it is. Do you have any ties with Cartoon Network? I do not. Not really. I've done stuff for them, but through DC Comics and Warner Brothers. And some of the same names that are on the Teen Titans Go cartoon are some of the same names that were on my Super Pets cartoons. But I didn't work with them. I got emails from them, but not really. I don't know if they know who I am, so I don't really have. Maybe. That's maybe. It all depends, sir. I worked with them, but I did Super Pet books with them, but I don't know if I never pitched or anything like that. Maybe I could, but I have pitched stuff in the past, but nothing ever happens. So I don't know. So I can say, hey, I got this friend named Arcany. No, I kind of do my own thing with the comics. I got so many comic book ideas that I got to get them out there. I got to get them out of my head and on paper. And I'm satisfied with what happened with the animation stuff, because I always wanted to animate some stuff. And I got that scratch itched. Is that what they call it, a scratch? I kind of feel all right about it. Scratch that itch. Wait, did he say itch? Get your mom. Get your mahuha is the ultimate yes. Get your mahuha. That's how it is in my house. Nobody asked you that, Baltazar. Let's see, Arcani. You're being a creative fellow, has creative thoughts. He says, what do you do if you have an idea? Adult Swim? I don't know, man. I don't really know. I don't know. I don't really pitch stuff. Like, do you dive in and pitch it or do an NDA? I know that you need to know somebody, because if you just send stuff, they're not going to look at it, because that's kind of like they don't look at it, because if they don't do anything, they don't want to get sued because they've done something that's similar to your stuff. So they don't look at stuff if you're not like invited. So that's how it works. Like, if they don't invite you to pitch, then they won't look at your stuff. I know that is how it works. You have to have meetings and stuff like that. Don't send it in. If you just send it in the mail, it's going to go in the garbage. For sure, man, for sure. I'm going to add some of this. Pop. I hope I answered some questions. Oh, yeah, I did. You said cool. Thanks. So I'm not sure how to go with that. I was real close a few times with things. But I know that making comics, I'm in control of the comic, and I can do whatever I needed to do. So I like being that type of artist. Because I know there's a lot of artists who, especially work in licensing, and it's rough when you have to draw a character a certain way, or you have to change things. It's expected, but maybe not rough, but it is expected. Like, I had to change stuff in Super Pets, even though the style guide is mine. I made the style guide, but now and then I gotta change stuff. But that's fine. It's understandable. Even though I draw Superman, Crypto, and stuff, they're not my characters. I call them my characters because it feels like it. Yeah, those are my guys, you know. Still got to change stuff, though. Once in a while. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. All he needs cape. Pop, pop. Saving a swig. Oh yeah, I already got another question. Have you ever been to Viacom Nicktoons in New York City? Yes, I have. I got invited there. Uh, it was weird. We got invited to pitch an idea to somebody, but then when we went there, the guy wasn't there, and he didn't tell nobody that we were coming to pitch. So it was an odd situation. And we had a meeting anyway, but nobody knew why we were there. So they just gave us they were courteous to us, but I know it wasn't working. Once they compare any idea I had to something else, I'm like, all right, it's not working. But it ended up being like just a tour of the studio, which was cool. So we got them see him. They were making Puffy Yami Yumi. I think that was called Puffy Yami Yumi, or Bubble Guppies. I saw some of that stuff, and it was cool. But I don't understand what happened. Like, the guy who invited us didn't show up. He wasn't there. No one understood, and he didn't tell anybody we were coming, and it was a little awkward. We also had a pitch meeting with Jim Henson the same way, where we went to pitch something at Jim Henson, and the guy who invited us just wanted us to visit. He didn't really, I don't know, it's weird. So it's the foot in the door thing, which is cool. But sometimes it's just, that's all it is. You just go there and just enjoy your day. And I even hung out with VeggieTales in their studio. Again, another pitch meeting. But pitch meetings happen, but people who invite me to pitch meetings usually just want me to see their stuff. I go there, and then they, like the VeggieTale guys, wanted to make comic books. And I wanted to work with them, and I'm like, nah, I don't want to make VeggieTale comics. So I went home. I didn't want to do it. I don't want to draw cucumbers and olives or whatever they have. Yeah. So I have a lot of experience doing a lot of different weird things. But when pitching my stuff is always a different situation. It's not always, it's a rare occurrence. And you can tell right away if somebody's into your stuff. If they don't like it, then they just don't like it. Not that they don't like it, but it's like they're not into you. You just know it. You just know when they're not into you. But that's all right. All that stuff happened though. I have a lot of experience, and the most satisfying experience I have is making my own comic book. Making my own comic the way I want to make a comic. Like, Drew and Jot is real fun. Drew and Jot is so much fun, because this is what it looks like. If they made a cartoon of this, it would look like this. You know, if they made a cartoon of Super Pets, which they are, they're making a movie. I don't know if it's based off of my stuff or not, but it doesn't have to be, see? But if they make Drew and Jot, it has to look like this. So it's different. I like my own stuff. I have the most fun, the most, it keeps my attention the longest while working on stuff. I don't get bored of my own creations. That makes sense, Balthazar. I'm gonna see what you say. Crazy. I had a doodle performance there. Viacom. Geek of my life. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's a cool place. It wasn't a pitching thing. Yeah, that's all right. Anytime you can do your art, man, it's just, that's what's awesome. But that must have been cool. I like these Drew and job pages that are the kid inspired artwork. Because I could draw them real fast and they just look cool. They just look cool, man. Just cool. Look at that. Pop, 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 pop. It's all true. Every bit of things you hear is true. That's it. Pop, pop, pop. It's gonna be a little. This pop's gonna be a little higher. It looks like pod. Pop, pop. There you go. Now it looks like pop. Pop, pop, pop. Save. Swig. Save in a swig. This is ready. Ready for color. Look at that. Oh wait, the wrong button. Drew and Jot, there they are. There's Drew and Jot. Let's see what Arcane's saying. I was amazed. Every channel had their own floor. Nickelodeon, no croon comedy such as SpongeBob. Yeah. Nicktoons, Yeah. Nicktoons. Yeah, man. It was pretty cool. We saw the Puffy Yami Yumi. Is that what it is? Or is that the band that makes the Teen Titans Go song? But we saw Bubba Guppies and some other. We saw the kids shows once. I guess that's where we were pitching. It was pretty cool. Kevin, gotta go. Hope you don't get buried in snowstorm coming this weekend. Yeah, man. I don't mind the snow. I just don't like shoveling it. It hurts. But we will do our best. But have a good night, Kevin. I will be leaving soon, too. Because I think I need to take a break. That's all it is. I've been going for 3 hours. Maybe I'll go for another 9 minutes to top the 3 hours. It's all true. Or maybe not. You guys are awesome. I want to thank everyone for joining me here today. This was really fun. I like to do the After Darks. It was real cool. And I would do this again, of course. I'm gonna see if I can do. I'm gonna do a live show tomorrow. You'll see my face. I'm gonna try a green screen. It'll be real cool. And before we go, I want to play Gordon Baltazar's debut of his song called Color. But you guys, I'll see you tomorrow. And remember those things. Remember those 3, 4, 5 things. No fighting. Be nice to each other. Wait, no fighting, no crying. Be nice to each other. And wake up and do the things that make you happy. For now, we represent. Let's see what you guys say. Oh, finally got caught up. I'm going to watch live and I see a special dark. Yeah, go back. Okay, back to bed. That's true, man. So, no fighting, be nice to each other. No crying. Do the things that make you happy. And you guys are awesome. But now I present to you the debut of Gordon Baltazar's video, Color. And I'm going to say right now, okay, bye-bye.